My name is Chris with Headlight Revolution. One question we get asked a lot here is how can I take my 2014, 2015, 2016 Toyota Tundra that didn't come with the factory LED headlights, which look beautiful, I might add. How can I get those headlights in my truck that didn't come with them? Well, we've finally got the perfect plug-and-play solution for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install it and what it looks like compared to the stock headlights against the wall, so that you have the most information possible, you can make the best decision possible for your Toyota Tundra. So let's get started. The first step in getting these headlights out is removing this grill here. There's 4 10mm bolts and 2 plastic clips you have to remove. For this whole job, you're going to need a 10mm socket and a pry tool of some kind. There's not a whole lot involved here. So here's the first bolt. Set those off to the side. Take a pry tool. You could use, honestly, a flat screwdriver for these. They're pretty simple, pretty basic. Pop it up like that, and the clip just comes right out. Same thing on this side. Now, get your hands under the grill here and kind of lift up and toward you. It'll pop forward like so, and there are clips here and here, and they're kind of tough, especially if the truck's never been apart before. All you got to do is pull the grill toward you. You can kind of grab under here. Just be gentle. Set this off to the side. Now, once again, we got a few plastic clips to remove here. One right in the front. It's the same style as what was up on top. Same thing. Right there, and one right here. With those clips removed, you can go ahead and just grab this right here, pull it out and toward the end of the truck here, like that. Set it off to the side as well. Now there's 3 bolts we got to remove. There's one here, there's one here, and there's one over here firing into the side of the headlight. Take your 10mm socket again. Now you should be able to go ahead and lift up on these tabs up here. Don't just pull them straight toward you, because they are held onto this plastic, kind of like the grill was. So lift up on them a little bit. There we go. At this point, you can go ahead and disconnect all of your factory wiring connectors here. Most of these you can just press the tab in on the top, pull it toward you like that. Do the same thing for your turn signal bulb and the electronic motor for adjusting the headlights from inside the vehicle also unplugs just like that. Now this harness is going to stay behind with the vehicle, so go ahead and press in here and remove it like so. Now the headlight's out, go ahead and set this off to the side. So we've got this plug-and-play adapter harness for putting the factory LED headlights in your truck that didn't come with them. The beautiful thing about this harness is there's no relays, resistors, fuses, anything you got to add in addition to this thing. It is strictly plug and play. A lot of the other options on the market today are not this refined. They're not this easy. You got to run wiring. That sucks. This is what you want if you're going to do this modification, which it's one of the easiest style upgrades for the front of your truck, period. This is the harness you want. So it plugs in just like the factory wiring unplugged. This plug goes right to your factory headlight plug, like so. This is going to end up going to the new LED headlight, and this goes to your 4-pin power plug that was on the bottom of the original headlight. So 2 simple connections. We've got this guy here going to the new LED headlight, and the rest of the stuff just connects as it was on the original headlight. I know you already know what this looks like. It's the factory incandescent bulb headlight that came with your truck. And the reason you're watching this video is you're trying to figure out how to get this guy in there. Well, here's a little side-by-side for you. Tremendous style upgrade with this one. It's got the nice blacked out design. It's got the nice DRL on the bottom. Definitely an upgrade for the truck. Let's get this thing installed. So we've got this new gray plug here. It's going to plug in like so. Now you probably heard that click in on camera. That's a nice positive engagement. That's a good harness. You can tell right now. This plug goes to the little indicator light in the upper right here. Now we've got our turn signal plug, goes just like so. And finally, our electric motor for the in-cab headlight adjustment plugs in just like the original one came off. Now this seems too simple to be true, so I'm gonna put this in. Let's make sure this thing works, because if that's all we gotta do, that is awesome. Now as you can see, that was completely plug and play. Anybody can do this install. And the cool part is it worked right out of the box. We don't have to do anything, no splicing of wires. Once again, no running anything to the battery, no mounting any relays. It's just beautiful and it works. Now, the only thing about these factory LED headlights is for whatever reason, they made them look beautiful. You got the LED DRL, you got the LED low and high beam. For whatever reason, they put the incandescent turn signal back in this thing. And it's ugly, it's a slow on, slow off, it's not very bright. We had to do something better than that, so we put the GTR Lighting Armor Series bulb in there. You can see we got a lot of other videos on that. If you're buying an LED headlight like this, there's no way you're gonna leave that incandescent bulb in there, so we'd love to help you with that. Now, I'm gonna get the other one in. We're gonna see what this looks like against the wall compared to stock, so you can get an idea of what kind of upgrade you're getting performance-wise for your money. So our stock low beams on this Toyota Tundra are putting out 460 lux, and lux is your usable light output. It's the most reliable number to measure by when you're talking about actual light performance. 460 is awfully low, to be honest, and that's probably why you're watching this video. We've got a funny beam pattern. The passenger side has got some weird shapes, weird distributional light that just doesn't make any sense. The driver's side's okay. It's got a good hot spot. Let's see if we can make it a little bit better. Now, this is a beautiful beam pattern. We've got the nice hot spots in the center. They're gonna fire down the road and light up everything we could ever wanna see, and we put down 1100 lux. Stock, these lights did 460, and with the new LED headlights from Toyota, we're putting down 1100. That is well over double our original light output, and we got a beautiful beam pattern and a beautiful white color. Now, let's check out the high beam on the stock headlights and compare it to the high beam on the LED headlights. Now, this is really bad. We've got a hot spot in the driver's side. The passenger side hot spot is non-existent, and I swear we didn't tamper with these in any way. This is how the truck was. I just tried to wiggle it a little bit here on camera to try to get it a little bit better, but I really don't have an explanation for this. They're just really poor. We only did 515 lux on high beam, and that's mostly because of the driver's side hot spot. As you can see, the distributional light is just crazy. We've got a lot up top and a lot down below. Let's see what the high beam looks like on the LED headlights. As you can see here, our hot spot almost doubled in size, and we went up quite a bit more vertically. So our high beam's definitely doing its job. It looks great. We actually pulled out 2400 lux on this test. So 2400 compared to 515, that is a crazy number. That is almost 4 times brighter. It is well worth the money to do this upgrade. And it's absolutely night and day. Now, if you're like the rest of us and you're just never satisfied with light output, and you've got these new LED headlights from Toyota in your truck and they're just not bright enough, I understand. We've got the NSV light bar installed in this Toyota Tundra. It is unbelievable, and it puts out 5060 lux, which compared to the 2400 lux that the factory high beam put out, well over double that. Definitely a good option. We've got a crazy video on that, as well as some nighttime output shots to help you guys see exactly what it does for you. And since it's already installed in this truck, I just had to show it to you. As you can clearly tell against the wall, the new LED headlights from Toyota for these trucks are well worth the money. You get a beautiful beam pattern, you pick up a lot of brightness compared to the stock headlights, and more importantly, you get the OEM reliability. You don't have any odd connections in the back that you gotta worry about. You don't have any T-taps, any soldering, any funny harnesses. You just get a nice plug-and-play solution and a beautiful headlight to match. Now, if you need anything else for this Toyota Tundra, including that NSV light bar that I showed you a little snippet of, we've got a full-length video on that. Most of the Toyota truck owners that deal with us end up getting that light bar, and it's for a good reason. Visit our website, www.headlightrevolution.com. Thank you for watching.